stream. It's really just a video recording session. And I'll start another one here. This time though, I'm going to be playing some zombies. And this should really be live as we speak. And it is. Which is always nice. So I'm going to go ahead here into a solo game. I was thinking, what map should I play? And you know what? I'm going to play Dreisenreich. And I'm going to just sort of talk randomly about stuff. Perhaps talk from my zombie strategy, right? Not really. Over that point accumulation at the start of the game. I always like these opening cutscenes though. It really gives zombies a very special feeling to it. Which is always nice.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Things have gone wrong, Dempsey. We'll make it right.
To secure the package and be in and out clean.
Let's see here. I just want to skip that. I don't even think I've watched that. I probably should. I'm a big fan of zombies. Big fan of zombies. Got a lot of zombies in Black Ops 2. I've got really good rounds in that. And one thing I need to do right here is turn off aim assist because I do not like that on zombies. At all, actually. I don't know the truth of it. You know what I need to do is go ahead and enable that landing pad and check that my system's working okay, because that would be nice. And pick up the tram fuse. Grab myself a Shiva here. And then really it's about point accumulation. Usually I'll tap them up 4 times. Each one. And knife them to get that the points that we need. The speed, and I nearly died right there, which is not cool. Like typically if you go down early in zombies, you're gonna restart the game because you gotta think, you've only got like 3 quick revives, right? And so if you go down on like round 4 or 5, because it takes no time to repeat that, there's no point in continuing on in the game. And so really, because you want to get the bows done so early, honestly I'd recommend not even using or getting quick revive. You just really want to accumulate points and get the dogs done as soon as possible. And get Jug. I've always prioritized Jug. Different people have different zombie styles, zombie playing styles rather. And I've always prioritized getting Jug. That's always been something I've done. I'm gonna get enough points right here to open these next 2 doors. This sheave melt will do me for quite some time though. That's what I need it for. Go ahead and open this door here. And that one up here. And each of these dogs you're gonna have to take 8.
I will thaw my sword before I allow them to consume me.
Part must be up here then, I guess. Go ahead and activate this landing pad. Where is it? There it is.
Another object of unknown origin.
2 secondos. Anyways.
Survival in this cursed place may be impossible without ammo.
Got quick draw and stock on this thing, so go ahead and activate the dog. Okay, this isn't gonna eat the first one. Let's just activate it.
The stories of my ancestors.
These first couple of rounds are always a good round. How many zombies have got here? One right there. One going down the stairs. I did hear him before.
Our journey may soon come to an end.
Go ahead and knife him. Here's how long it takes him to eat that. Let me just check here. Get it in his mouth, he'll chew it up a little bit. Now you can't like get 8 zombies, train them here and then kill them once, and like, you only do 1 at a time.
My solitude allows me to
Get this
reflect
here, let's get the 400 extra points.
us.
That's
What
perfect.
forces does Richthofen seek to harness?
On this map, on zombies in
really
general, it can always be a
tuned for the
nuisance. Let me turn down the master volume right here. But it can always be a nuisance to try and get
Can the universe be saved from
monkeys in the
itself?
box. You might have to waste so much points and it takes so long, it's a very cumbersome thing.
Uncertain.
And luckily, the Gobblegums change that because you have plain sight. And when you go down and you need to get Jug again, you can't really do that in the higher rounds without being invisible somewhat, whether it be through monkeys, or in this case through plain sight. So, I'll get plain sight through the Gobblegum machine. Go ahead and kill that zombie so I don't get slayed right. And I won't have to worry about getting monkeys. And if I get monkeys, that's happy days. And that's that zombie right there. Pick that zombie up right there. Shoot these ones 2 times, they're already knifed.
If I am to die,
Go ahead and knife that one.
will die with honor.
We're close to getting this done though, which is nice. It's always going to be nice. Alright, let's make this one.
Foul stench
I
seems
don't know how many left we've got here.
not of this earth.
No, I'm not going to be doing any more dogs just yet. They're all done, which is nice. Now I'm going to run down here and see if I can get double points or even max ammo, because that's going to allow me then to accumulate more points here so I can start making my way around the map and get some shit done. Now that looks cool as fuck right there. Those visuals. They're some of the coolest visuals I've ever seen in zombies. Always loved exploring the maps on zombies. I really loved exploring Buried when that first came out. That's what we need right here, double points. Now that's not working right there. That's all, I'm gonna die. Holy fuddy balls. This is exactly what we need. Hopefully we can get some points right here. Need to check to make sure this isn't the last one. I'd like to sort of verify that pretty quickly. Because I would have liked to get that double points. But it's not. But anyways, all's good. I'm gonna stream this over there, I'm not gonna lie. Where are we here? Have we got another zombie? That's the question. Because I need to make my way around the map. All looks good. So really now I'm going to go turn on the power and then probably come back and get Jug. Because on this game it's very interesting, you've got 3 hits instead of 2, so it's not like Black Ops 2. But I've always, different people have different zombie playing styles, but I've always prioritized getting Jug over pretty much everything else. Obviously you've got different special things that you can do in the game, you can build builds and things like that. Some people will prioritise doing that stuff early on. Not me, I like to get Jug as soon as possible, so I sort of devise my zombie strategy around doing that. For the most part. Turn on the power right there. Unfortunately I do not have enough pointages to go get Jug. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually get the shield parts and check this part right here. Doesn't infer it though from looking at the other two. I can't get this part, so I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm not risking it for the biscuit. There's a zombie right here. And that part right here. And I'm not going to have Jug whilst I'm doing this next dog. So I'm thinking I'm perhaps going to build that shield very quickly. I'm going to build it on this control room bench. Even this music that's playing now, it really... Treyarch Zombie is a very special game. It's got a very special feel to it. Very special feel. I have to run away right here. But, very special game. Games like, nobody can do zombies like Treyarch. Infinite Warfare Zombies, I mean it's decent. 1 second. I could have got triple one mode right there by that zombie, I'm not gonna lie. But Infinite Warfare, it's definitely a decent zombies, for sure. But the feeling you get from playing the zombies is not the same. It's just a very unique experience that Treyarch brings to the table. And as I say before, I really love zombies. Quite a lot. I've played it so much. And
I am like a magpie.
I remember when Bury came out on Black Ops 2. It was a really special feeling just exploring that map. I remember getting up quite early to download the map pack as soon as it became available. It was the first thing I did on that day. And I downloaded the map pack. It was on my Xbox, and I just remember exploring it. And it was a very special feeling, exploring the map. I've always liked doing that in zombies.
Just like the spirits.
I'm not to get this dog right here. But I have to say, my favourite map of all time would have to be Mob of the Dead, or one of those maps. Just really quality maps. Treyarch brought out. And Die Rise was just atrocious. I was sort of playing that the other day, and it was a terrible experience. I'm gonna get this dog though, and hopefully accumulate some points as we do this here. So by the time we're done, we can go and get some Juggernog. It is round 4, and I can shoot him 3 times with a knife to get those extra points. But I don't really like risking it. I like to get the headshot instead. You're still getting more points than you would on the regular kills. Not quite as much, but you're still accumulating. I like to sort of kill them generally in this position because there's so many on this round that you can sort of kill them as they come. Now I'm going to die right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the zombie shield to my advantage. 2 seconds here. Anyways, I'm gonna die right there. Nice shot. But that's definitely a big part of zombies, that the whole Easter egg thing, exploring the map, really just indulging yourself into the whole lore of the map. It's always a good thing. And especially the commentary that these characters give. It's very good, and that always adds to the experience. Let's see here. How long are these zombies going to take? Because I can get this second dog done here. And I might have enough jug by the time this is all said and done. But this is a very good zombies map, indeed. I like it a lot. I used to train down here actually, but I don't do that anymore. I train upstairs. Headshot right there. Is that a champion? I think I killed it too early there. Now if there isn't 8 zombies left, I'm just going to go ahead and sort of kill these zombies generally. In fact, I should perhaps save up for Jug, because there's not going to be enough zombies for me to finish that dog right there. And so really what I'm going to do is get Jug right here, and then kill them generally on this next round, and then finish up and save a zombie, then we can get some bow stuff done. Do that as well, pretty effective bow. And it's easy to do, so. There might be a dog around out here though, unfortunately. I'm not really gonna wait, I'm just gonna kill them generally now. Because there's so many zombies you can afford to do that. And because you travel faster is probably the safe thing to do, although I've got a shield and Jug now, so. That would be, I think 2 or 3, maybe just 2 we've done. Let's see here. Keep getting headshots. I have to say though, I mean, I'm a huge fan of zombies. Going back to Black Ops 2, I've got more than like 230,000 kills. And so I'm a really big fan of zombies. I put a lot of time and effort into it. But I didn't play Black Ops 3 Zombies, or Black Ops 3 in general, as much as I would have liked. So I'm really doing that now, and considering Infinite Warfare isn't really liked by the Call of Duty community. Black Ops 3 is a really relevant game this year. I'll go ahead and kill these zombies in general now, because I can do that. Save a zombie and then get some bullshit done. Let's see here. Got that headshot. Accumulate the points. Let's see here. This would appear to be the last one. So I'll grab this bow right here. Activate my electric bow quest.
I must confess to being alarmed. Would you care to explain exactly what you are doing in the company of our enemies?
I love this commentary in the background right here. Oh yeah, it really does add to the experience. I hope they do bring out a DLC 5, I'll be honest about it.
You will be restored to your former
Perhaps
glory
not, though.
machine.
We'll see if I can do this. I've sort of gotten better doing this on my first try, so hopefully we'll get that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one. Go back and check that. I didn't get that. I did get that. Lovely, jubbly. So much easier. Let's do it again there. Oh, a difficult time to do this. Lovely. But yeah. Big part of zombies is that Easter egg side of things, and just that general fun you get from sort of slaying zombies with all sorts of weird upgraded weapons that make cool noises. But a big part of it for me has always been about competing, looking at the leaderboard, seeing how well you're doing against other people, and really just striving to increase your ranking with respect to that.
Pursuit of same goal.
I've activated. Let's see here.
Many truths from us.
I have activated this top propulsion device thing in the G on the pad. Go ahead and get the hell out of there. And we need to do our next part of the challenge here, which we can get done hopefully now. Don't know if this is going to run out though. I'm going to jump a little bit higher here. Lovely jubbly. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4. And then here's the next one, 5. No, never mind, I didn't count that correctly at all. Maybe it is 1 and 5, I don't know. Alright, we're good. We need to do this next part. But the feeling you get from Black Ops 3 Zombies, it is a unique experience, and really that the grit of playing with zombies as compared to like Infinite Warfare Zombies, which is very glitzy. It's definitely a preferable experience. What are they at here? My bow. I don't think I can charge the full chest up here with the dog, so generally kill them here and hopefully get done the next round. Lovely jubbly. Activate that right there. I also had a difficult time actually playing zombies because I sort of transitioned over to focusing much more on competitive COD. And so I stopped playing Call of Duty Zombies as much as I used to, and so I came back to playing it. I was playing out low sensitivity and I was really having a tough time. I turned it up, found it much more easy. Zombies to train. That's a good tip that I would give. Definitely. Let's see here. I made 6 of these, I believe. Although sometimes it lets you do 5. I'm not sure why. Unless I'm on drugs. That should be it right there. Oh, was that 5? I'm not quite sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. what I'll usually do now is I'll get this second chest done, then I'll go to the rocket pad, get it done, and then we'll leave a zombie and then do what we need to do. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this bow is so effective. Around here, so you can just sort of afford sitting in a dangerous place like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Kuda machine gun and upgrade that. Now I do like what they've done in this game. I mean, it has been out for a while, but I might as well comment on it because I do like what they've done, which is the secondary upgrades.
The spirits. Walls seem to whisper
It
to
really
me.
does add, you know, to the sort of whole experience. I keep saying that, but it is so important. Let's see here, where are we going? I'll do this last one here. They're gonna respawn. I do have to buy bubble gums because I need to get plain sight. Let's see here. Let's go 1,
Take solace.
2,
Suffering will not be
3,
eternal.
4. Hopefully I can get 5 done here. Not gonna be able to do this just yet. Obviously, chicken ravioli. This one's very slow. I'll be able to do this. Lovely jubbly. So it isn't 6, it's 5 then. So I can go ahead and get the hell out of here then. I won't stay here for too long. Come back whenever I need to pack a punch. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this.
Only assume that you intend to procure Group 9353 research for your own twisted goals.
I can't. Get out of here. I love the visuals on this map though, it's a really, really pretty map. Let's reload this weapon right here. Let's pursue this bottom part. It takes me to the lower courtyard. I want to get to the upper. She's all the way this way. Do I need to do that? Holy Funyuns, McFunyuns. Where are we going here? Chicantos. But anyways, all looks good. Gonna accumulate points there, and then I'm gonna have to go buy my perks, get the bubblegum machine, and then really once you get all set up, that's really the best part, because then probably just running around and slaying zombies. That's what the game is all about. Just slay zombies. And I really like the fact that I can put whatever attachments I want on this gun. It's fun as hell, just premium with stock on this gun. What double points it is. Exactly what we need. I was sort of thinking to myself in terms of what perks I want. And it's an interesting calculation, because on this map I do believe you can get Widow's Wine. And that is an extremely effective perk. If you go back to the Map of the Dead, for instance, and I remember playing that map, and the shield and electric chair in that game were so clutch, and as well as the Blundergat with the acid gat kit upgrade. Go ahead and buy some perks here. I'm gonna go ahead and buy quick revive and double tap. I don't know if I want that, but as I say, I remember playing Map of the Dead back in the day and getting electric cherry and the Ratio on that game, along with the Blundergat, upgraded with the Asuka kit. I mean, that was a really clutch setup. And there's so many times I remember being in a corner, and it saved me. Now in this game, Electric Cherry isn't so effective in that respect, but the Widow's Wine, on the other hand, I've never really got on this map,
Must be a new recipe.
but it looks to be really effective. The clutch perks that are gonna get you out of trick situations, where the zombies are hitting you up close. I mean, that's really
All the provo
Those are perks you're really going to aim for, and so really at this point I have to make that calculation. I say, okay, I've got Jug, I need Jug. Double tap I kind of need because that doubles your fire rate, and also doubles the damage per bullet, and so really that's going to quadruple your firing power, if you think about it. I need quick revive, obviously, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get back up. And so really now it's a decision of whether or not I go for Widow's Wine or Stamina. My Stamina's going to be able to, going to let me run faster, so I can train zombies easier. But Widow's Wine's going to save my ass when I'm in the corner. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Stamina up. I'm going to use Stamina up. And then if I go down the first time, I'll go ahead and get Widow's Wine, which will be nice. Speed cooldown on this game is pretty irrelevant, I'll be honest about it. I mean, it can be super effective. Now I remember playing Origins, Black Ops 2, and on that map, speed cooldown is super effective, especially if you're training where I train, which is by the Stamina machine with the one staff. On that map, speed cooldown is super clutch. But for the most part, I've never really saw the need for speed cooldown. I've always really prioritized Jug, Stamina up, and double tap. But I do really like Stamina up. I love that, how fast you run with it. It's fun just flying around the map. That's super speed. That was perfect right there. When you run normally and then you drink Stamina up, you really notice the difference, and it's really fun. So here, go do this last one. And then probably buy a, actually I was going to say I was going to buy a bubblegum, but I can't do that. And I'm down here. I've got enough to get the teleporter. I don't have to get back up though, which is unfortunate. Let's see here. Go in this corner. Be jubbly. Now I've already done this, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. So I just wasted my points. But let's say speed cooldown, it's pretty redundant, because in my opinion, I mean, I don't really see the need to be able to reload fast unless you're playing Origins, playing with a staff. Because if you're training on that map, it can be very tricky, and so you might need to reload very quickly in order to blast your way out of a corner or something like that. And so I definitely recommend it on that map. But typically, you're gonna train of zombies. You're basically, the way you play zombies typically is you're gonna let them spawn up. There's 24 zombies, so I couldn't spawn any more than that. And so you're gonna let them spawn up. You're gonna get them in a nice little pack of zombies that are running around in a nice neat group, and then you'll sort of take them out. And if you can do it with a power weapon, that sort of speeds up that process, and that's preferable. And then you'll take out a wave, and then you'll let them spawn up again. A second. You'll let them spawn up again. A perfect example would be Kino der Toten, which is a map I love because it was really the first map I grinded day after day, really, with people on Xbox Live. It was quite fun. And do the next part of this challenge after this round. But on that map, on the stage with the thunder gun, I mean, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? You train them on the stage, you get them in a nice little pack, and to be efficient with your ammo, you would blast 24. And with that strategy, you'd really get to high rounds on that map. Oh, that's what it's all about. See here, get my headshots.
If I fall, it will take many of you with me.
Alright, she's pretty damaged right now. That's one little tip. If you're sort of running into like a narrow little passageway like this,
You
no, God, I'll hit your red shield.
wise move, foul demons.
Yeah, as much points as possible here. Got max ammo. More efficient to really shoot these 30 bullets right here and then reload like that.
Such gifts may come with strings.
Lovely jubbly.
Attached.
Let's make our way up here now to this next part. Should I hit that? It's going that way, gotta wait a little bit here. I even remember back in the day when Origins came out, it was just so fun. It was late August 2013. When it came out, it was just fun, just trying it over and over again. 1 second. That's actually my most played map, Origins. Difficult map, definitely a difficult map. But as I say, I sort of went for stamina because I think I've made that calculation. I kind of want to be able to run faster. I think it's going to make it easier for me to train, which is always what you want. Go down here and get this challenge done. We'll have an electric bone and we'll fly through the rounds like we're Speedy Gonzales. Put this into our little chest here. Now the interesting thing, it's actually a decent place to train, because periodically you're going to get this low gravity situation right here. And so that's really going to allow you to have an easier time. And you got to time it correctly, because if you're flying all around the place, all of a sudden you're going to try to jump over a herd of zombies, and all of a sudden you'll sort of drop down and get wrecked by them. Let's see here, it might be a panzer round. And so if it is, I'm going to have to get the hell out of here. I haven't really got my bubblegum machine yet though, which I should be doing. Where are they at? Hopefully it's around 12, because I really do want to get this done. Panzer's always a nuisance. I remember playing back even on Mob of the Dead, and you take a look at the... That's one thing I've always thought about zombies, is that the bosses should be difficult. Not just dramatically, but very difficult. Right? So if you play on Mob of the Dead, for instance, you take a look at the boss from that map, which was the Warden. He was a way too easy to kill in my opinion. And then Origins came out, and the Panzer was a very difficult boss to take out. And you really had to optimize your game and your strategy for those first 8 rounds to really angle, because you didn't really get a shield by that time realistically, and so you'd have to really optimize that initial part of the game such that you could take out that initial Panzer, because he was always a nuisance. And I like that. I like that a lot. I always thought bosses on zombies should be really difficult to deal with. Should be a challenge. And in Origins they were definitely a challenge. And in this game it's a challenge as well. The Panzer on this map is very difficult to deal with. I don't know where he's going to spawn here, so we could go down here, I'm not going to lie. Looks like he spawned up here. I'm hoping that's the case. I don't have a shield anymore. Where is he? Where art thou? The Panzer's definitely on the map, I just know where he is. It's taking a long time to get where he needs to be. How's he gonna respawn? I bugged out or something. It's always preferable. Oh, he's right there. We'll just get out of here really quickly. Typically you're gonna wanna get in this situation right here. Let's see if we can take out. Gotta run very quickly. Got him. But it's a very difficult boss, and I like that a lot. I don't think I'm going to build a Ragnarok, I'll be honest.
Now he's found.
Let me go see if I can get a shield here. It's crucial. crucial to my strategy. I gotta go upgrade the Kuda. Now I would like to get a ray gun, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. I'm gonna go ahead and just upgrade the Kuda and get a Thunderwall attachment on it. 2 seconds. Anyways, all's good. Open that doorway right there. And this is really where I train, and so when you get set up, you just shrag them. You shrag them until you wreck them. And all's good in the head. Let's see here, I've got a max ammo. Now, I don't know how it's implemented, you know, in terms of how the game, how the implementation of it decides how it gives out max ammo. But I'd assume that it's probabilistic in fashion. And so I would really recommend, just going off my gut instinct here, but I would recommend leaving max ammos when you don't need them. Especially on those early rounds. Because then that's going to increase the chance you're going to get them at those later rounds whenever you're going to need them. And that's always good. Let's see here. Open this door. Let's go upgrade this weapon. I don't know if the Pack-a-Punch has moved. Perhaps it has. But luckily for us, we don't have to waste our time. Never mind, I haven't activated that landing pad in there. But as I say, I would assume programmed into the game at the implementation level is a probability for what drop you're going to get and when you're going to get it. It might be a formula of some sorts. Maybe like a little mathematical expression that decides how that's all handled. And so because of that, I would assume that the way that it works is that whenever you get a certain drop, it actually decreases the probability that the next drop is going to be that same drop. Or something similar to that, right? And so I'd really recommend just leaving drops if you don't need them. Double points you're always going to need though. Everybody likes double points.
My weapon is returned.
Upgrade this a second time right here.
But not as it once was.
Let me kill these other zombies for the missions.
Hidden eyes watch over this place. You're being observed, studied.
Let's see here.
There is
Okay, Thunderwall, lovely, jubbly. I'm gonna go ahead and get that frickin' hell out of here. But firstly, I gotta activate this landing pad. Now we just fly through the rounds. Now at some point I am gonna get a ray gun. Maybe around 30 or so. It'll take us no time to get around 30.
I do not believe we were lifted by the spirits.
Let's see here. 14. Bottom right, yes, lovely jubbly. Oh, these dogs are spawning up here. Fucking my ass right there. But this is what I'm talking about here, right? I mean, zombies is always going to be about trying to get the highest round you can, but it's just fun as hell with these upgraded weapons and the sound they make and just running around slaying zombies. That's what it's all about. Now, I don't know if it takes into account from the probabilistic perspective the maximum I just picked up there. Now I think that's just a constant one, but who knows? Who the hell knows how this stuff works under the hood? Let's see here. Check my needs. I like to spawn in I like to train in a figure of 8 in this location right here. Deadwire is another pretty good attachment to get. Next time I upgrade, I'll perhaps get that. I'll do with Thunderwall now. Just slide these early rounds. Let's see here. There's a lot of drops. Let's optimize this. So, these situations really want to optimize those drops right there. And so I see that there's a death machine, quick revive, or instant rather, and a nuke. And so really I'm thinking the best way for me to handle this is to get that nuke now, and then leave the insta kill
Demon fresh is not unknown to
for the
me.
next round. The way I was actually going to do that, pick up the death machine, use that,
I will send them to the
then
next
pick up the
life.
insta-kill, use that, then pick up the nuke, but of course, because they all spawn at the same time, difficult to do that, so you have to get the nuke first and then use the insta-kill, but it worked out fine.
Like
Fine set right there.
I must seek to conserve my gun supply.
Let's see here. And if you don't really want to knife it this round, but at the same time you've got upgraded ammo and you don't really want to waste that. But honestly, you're better off using one upgraded ammo to take out a zombie, because that is at the end of the day more efficient, as opposed to trying to knife them or just leaving it.
I will fight it through my last breath.
Very fun weapon to use though.
You wish to fight without
Got the
weapons?
shield. There's definitely right here.
Do you not see the end of your ways? I will not be so forgiving now, demons.
Triply. And really, at this point, point accumulation is just for bragging rights, to be honest. I'm gonna put that away. But we speed through the rounds at this point. But tracker, oh, Panda here.
Protect you, mech demon.
I'll get this thing out as soon as possible.
Elemental spirits.
Lovely. No, I don't know if I want to get that ammo, but I probably will. Let's see here.
Again,
I'll difficult time right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Or transfuse. You ought to be efficient with those transfuses because you can't get max ammos when you reuse them. I believe there's nothing much use to use them on the map though.
we'll only hasten your demise.
There's what has my shield. Now, typically if I was being very competitive about this, I would just use the bow exclusively. Can't have a bit of fun here, so I'll use this weapon.
Will not end here.
Go ahead and get these first two kills, I'm spawn up a little bit. And then we will go ahead and grab that.
With the help of the spirits, we may yet prevail.
Let's see here. Spin through the rounds. Next round will be a dog round, I believe. But as I was going to say, I want to talk about DLC 5 right now. And it's an interesting one. Because I'd imagine Treyarch are hard at work on their next game. And it was very interesting. Before Black Ops 3 was announced, people were wondering what title Treyarch would have been working on. And I knew it was Black Ops 3 because, of course, Black Ops 2 was so successful as a brand. There was no way, just from a commercial standpoint, they were going to make a game other than Black Ops 3. It just wasn't going to happen. And so, it was pretty obvious they're going to make Black Ops 3. But I don't know if they're going to make Black Ops 4. No doubt the next Treyarch game will be good, as it always is, but interesting to see if they make Black Ops 4. I doubt it though, because I think they'll probably try something else. We'll see though. But it would appear to me that this next
Spirits bless us with spontaneous combustion.
Call of Duty game is going to tell us a lot about the next 3 years of COD, really. Because of course, all these three developers, they develop their own games, but there would be some communication, and they would appear to bat ideas of each other and really follow common themes. And so, if you take a look at the last few years, the common theme, of course, has been advanced movement. See here. The common theme has been advanced movement. And so really, this next Call of Duty is going to tell us a lot in terms of what the theme is going to be for this next couple of years. And if it's a traditional COD going back into the past, for instance, with boots on the ground, then you can assume that the next 3 years of COD will be that. And if that's the case, there may very well be Black Ops 4, which goes back further than Black Ops 1 in terms of the setting. It'll be very interesting indeed. Very interesting. Although it could be World War II, we don't know yet. We're going to see though. But there'll be some hints from the Sears card, whatever that tends to be. Happening to be. That's ammo right here. But sure, could be hard at work on the next game. Obviously they're going to be maintaining Black Ops 3 because it's a relevant COD this year. Because the Call of Duty community didn't really receive Infinite Warfare all that well. And so they're going to really maintain Black Ops 3, make sure it's playable and all that good stuff. But they will be hard at work on the next game, whatever that is. They'll be storyboarding it out, working on the campaign, working on the setting, working on the updated graphics and all that good stuff. And by the time it comes out, the next Xbox will be out, so there'll be updated graphics and all that good stuff. But it'll be interesting to see, because there's a lot of talk about DLC 5 at the moment, especially if you watch the Zombies community. And so it'll be interesting to see if DLC 5 comes out. I doubt it, because it seems to me that they'll be so busy working on the next game that perhaps they won't have time, but it would be nice to see it. Even if they could remaster some of the old maps, Mob of the Dead for instance. Extermination. That's one of the things I can't wait for, to be honest though. The Black Ops 2 remastered, there's no doubt they're going to bring that out at some point. Black Ops 2 is really my favourite Call of Duty of all time. A shadow of a doubt. So I don't think they're going to make that backwards compatible. And even if they did, I'm pretty much exclusively playing on PS4 at the moment. That's of course excluding me going back to play Halo and things like that. And so I really hope they remaster the game. When they do, it'll be a good time. Let's see here, double points. Up all the way around here. An easy train spot to get a hang of. Points right here.
Fortune smiles upon us.
Flying through the rounds.
Seize the moment.
But the bad thing is if they make it backwards compatible, there's a couple of problems there, namely it'll be available on PlayStation 4, although they could do that exclusively for that, I doubt it though. Because apparently there's a difference in terms of the architecture from PS3 to PS4, much more difficult to emulate it, which is always a problem. But I do hope they remaster it. Interesting to see if they do. I'm gonna get saved here anyway for myself. I'm really an ammo here, but I'm gonna get a max ammo with the other time, so that'll be doubly. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this box here, see if I can get monkeys by chance. Nice if I can. Dracon's a pretty good weapon, that. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. It's a really effective weapon when upgraded. I'll chuck my nades here. I'd like to throw 2 in there and 2 over here. A little bit of damage. Every little helps. See here. Check for the shots. I like the rhythm animation on this gun though, pretty fun. But obviously this game's been up for a while, but I really do have to say I really like what they did with the fact that you can put your own attachments on the weapons. So I'm gonna do it here. From my boom. Go ahead and get that. There's my ammo right here. I'm gonna leave that max ammo actually. I'm just gonna leave it. I really don't know how the game is implemented, so I really can't say for sure. But I don't really need it, so I may as well take the chance. I may as well risk it for the biscuit. But you sure to think about it logically, right? There's only one way it would be implemented, and that's kind of it, isn't it? Implementation. a second here. All's good. All's good. We're flying through the rounds here. I no downs yet. The Panzer though. Fortunately. Now, I wouldn't really mind using a bubblegum in this situation, I'm not gonna lie. What to see here. I'm gonna do that. Usually gonna waste a ton of ammo with your specialist. I shouldn't really say specialist, it's a power weapon. Or Panzer attacks, or even any boss in general. Looks like we're making a good progress on taking it out. Here, I got it with a coulda. Almost done here. Lovely jubbly. No drops on it. No points. I mean, I'm not going to need any more points than what I've got. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. But, Dragon Rex. I don't have a shield, and that's pretty crucial, so I'm actually going to train these zombies up. And nice little bunch here. And then get a shield. Very careful with this. As well. There's no point risking it. May as well take the time to get this. And usually I'll sort of run it here on this trap. And we're good in the head. Grenade. For no reason. Good progress here though. We're in 30 in no time. Hopefully anyways. Now this is getting to the point where it's like I can't really risk just sort of willy-nilly shooting. Although it is more fun. I really gotta focus on training them up right now. Like so. Around like that. Actually I hit my shield. Goes to me. And this boost super effective. Charge it up fully. Takes 3 ammo, but take a whole 24 away if you've used it correctly. That's what you want. Where are they spawning right now? Where did they spawn? Slid into Kazashi my way through there. I've got to be careful of those slides. Slide into a zombie and then get hit and you can't get back up. And of course, whenever you use this bow, you've got to stand still for a little bit. So the zombies in the wave run towards it. Get caught by its effects, which is what we need. This is a super effective train spell right here. It's really easy, not too difficult when you get the hang of it. Just need sufficiently high sensitivity. I get that zombie skill. This is good to go. Go ahead and leave that there. What have we got here? I'm actually gonna. Now in early rounds, you'd usually get that nuke instantly because you get the points. We got so many points and it's such a late round that really I ought to just let him spawn up a little bit and then get the nuke and then get the insta. Let's see here. The dog right there. I'll wait. 2 seconds there and then grab that instantly. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Let me chuck my nades out here. Instead. Go on, impact right there. We're in ammo here with us. I might go ahead and actually hit the box and upgrade a weapon, just for the fun of it. Perhaps I could upgrade the Vesper.
What strange and fickle fortune.
Go and get ammo for this actually, and then we'll upgrade at the end of the line. Hit the box actually. See what we get. I don't feel like upgrading that, that's for sure. We can get progress here. Very good progress. Something through there. Turn around like that. Head more through the gap here. A nice little train of zombies. That's pretty close right there. And then Turn around and slay. Get those headshots. Damn it. I'm down here actually. Pretty close. Let's not do that ever. I'll die right there. Holy shit, that was close. Very distracted right there. I'm watching that back on the replay. I'm thinking it's a good thing that zombie had its hands down because otherwise he would have got pwned. We go here. I upgrade that. I'm kinda glad I used stamina up though, I'm not gonna lie. Let me chuck this. What I got here? I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this. Actually, I do want a ray gun, I'm not gonna lie. Let's put it in the box here so we can get it. Mystery box. Let's see here. I'll go down here and upgrade that.
The box moves as if guided by the spirits.
Why not? Actually, no, never mind, never mind. I haven't put attachments on the dingo. Otherwise, I probably would have been more likely to upgrade it. Not gonna lie about it. What's this box is spawning though? A dingus, as it's referred to. I believe that's going to be. Where is that going to be right here? It's not in the spawn, is it? I don't think so. It's in this general region now. Go way down here. Hopefully we can get a ray gun sooner or later. No, it's over here. I see where it is. I thought so. There is no box location at the spawn. Should be in here. I do believe. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. This is a decent weapon upgrade as well. I might go ahead and upgrade this actually. I've kitted the ZMP up because I played a lot of the Giant. It's a pretty fun map to play. And so, because of that, I've got that whole thing kitted out with like 6 attachments or something. Anyways.
Concentrate on the weakest among them.
That's a pretty decent weapon upgrade actually. I'm gonna upgrade this if I don't get a good weapon on this next one. Oh, trip mine. Holy doubly. You have to run faster, I believe. I do believe. Certainly if it follows the traditional Call of Duty systematic approach. Go on, this weapon's trash. On multiplayer and zombies. I mean, I assume with any weapon there's always circumstances where it's going to be decent. But really it's not a good situation. So it's a grind. It's right here though, which is makes it easy for us. I believe it's time based. Or round based rather, as opposed to time based. The combination of factors though, who knows? Somebody knows, I don't know, that's for sure. What do I get? Monkeys.
Little does Monkey realize he fights on the side of the righteous.
Let's see here.
I know more powerful.
I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this.
Still lies
I don't get a good weapon on this one. Upgrade. Go ahead. I was gonna say, one little tip that you ought to do is at the end of each round you want to replenish your shield. And so the way that you do, can I have that please? When you do that, you should just sort of plop it down. Let the zombie destroy it. And once it does that, you get a shield. I don't think I want to turn, I'll be honest about that. I'll go ahead and upgrade another time here. I want boss first. I'll take Deadwire or Thunderwall. What's that?
Little time for your feeble
Fireworks?
efforts.
Definitely not. This is proving very difficult.
Provoke me, demon?
I'm rolling square too early, I think.
Richtofen believes the
Lovely.
hard choices lay in store for us all. I steel
Lovely. There we are.
myself for that moment.
I believe I have stock on this, which is nice. It's what we want, it's what we need. 500 rounds here. Making good progress. Haven't got it down yet. I think I probably should have went down in that situation. But luckily those two zombies that spawned up were not as aggressive as the other ones. And also... I don't have a shield right now. I had my electric bone, so I stunned them with that. The ones behind me were stunned. I'm pulling them up here.
You are not worthy to touch the warrior.
Push on through.
Delight from the arrow will burn your very soul.
Oh no. Gotta be careful with that. No way through here.
The demons grow close. They must
Oh
remain
no.
strong.
They're down over there. I think I might use a monkey. Go ahead and use that actually. I'll see why not. Got two 10-second
Like the spirits,
breathers
will protect me.
with the bubble gum. And let's,
Do not
two more
underestimate
monkeys. I'll probably get a max out sometime soon anyway. Let's see here.
fire me with your touch.
I think I'm getting to that right now where it's like I'm gonna sort of think about using my bow pretty exclusively.
The glorious bounty of weaponry is ours for the taking.
A tricky place to train here. This is always like your fallback position right here. It's always just have one of those in your train spot where you can sort of fall back if things are getting a bit difficult. And sort of swish your way around a little and then lovely jubbly. Let them spawn all up again.
Energy is transferred.
Make sure they all die here by
Favor.
any extra bullets in there. Just the condos. Oh no,
Surrounding me.
pretty slicker there.
I hasten your demise. My last breath.
I heard quite some time ago. Now that I think about it.
The blink of an eye.
Very interesting, you know. I was talking about maps on Black Ops 3 and in particular DLC 5, and whether that's going to be coming out or not. And typically, what you'll see in the Call of Duty zombies community, at least, a lot of the zombies YouTubers, they'll tend to put PC zombies, and the reason for that is because it has longer longevity to it. That's one of these monkeys right here. It gives it longer longevity. I'll use my bow right here. Put another monkey.
Brings us closer to
There's another bow. And so they'll typically play on PC.
this gift. Honor the Emperor.
And one interesting things I heard quite some time ago, but they didn't really implement it. I don't know why. But they were going to put in the ability to make modded maps on console, which would have been really good. I thought that would have been a really good idea. And I'm sort of thinking now, and they're probably busy in the next game, but that would be a really good idea in my opinion.
Yet, I still have much to do.
I don't know why. I'd like people to make their own maps. It would really increase the longevity of zombies. Because especially, I remember waiting for Black Ops 2 to come out. And I remember Black Ops 2 ended and I was thinking to myself, I'm going to have to wait now for the next zombie map, which is unfortunate.
If it is my time
And
to
so,
pass into the next
that's one of the
life,
problems with people who are
I shall do so
big zombies fans. They have to wait quite some time. It's like 3 years before the next zombies comes out.
the storm will consume you.
Custom maps, the ability to make custom maps on console would be a really good idea to increase longevity. Although at the same time, I do like that idea of
Will not waste this
having to wait because it really builds it up and makes it a more special and unique experience. I do like that as well. I like that concept. This shield is probably not too damaged, so I can go ahead and look at its skills next round actually. about this. Check my nades, it's way too early. Oh, and the Panzer's gonna come, so.
I feel the power of my ancestors within me.
They spawned up pretty quickly there, I don't know why. They're spawning. Reload right here.
I will carve a path through your flesh.
Push my bow right now. Make sure I don't go down. I have to follow my backup position right here. No way I'm making a pass there, that's for sure. It's actually not a bad room to train in. It looks pretty easy. I think it's quite small, but actually it's pretty simple. Go back right here. Need this bow so we fly through the rounds faster.
I leave a trail of bodies in my wake.
Over 1,000 kills. But yep, go ahead and
Though demons burn,
hit that.
many more will rise from ashes.
I think I might hit this a few times if I can. I don't know whether I want to get this max ammo. I will do that actually. Go ahead and set that in the corner.
Each and every bolt of lightning brings us closer to victory.
And get that. Get this for last time here.
Been replenished.
Don't want that. Lovely jubbly. Really good progress. This turned out to be a decent game actually, I'm not gonna lie. Now the Panzer might spawn now, or it might be dogs, I don't know. We'll see. Not dogs, that's for sure. Yes, Panzer.
I will not fear mechanical demons.
Now I'm sort of thinking I might chuck a right over there and deal with this Panzer. Yeah, I'm sure about it.
Power, demons. Do you not see the error of your ways?
I think they're after me here. I died from this, unfortunately. I'm dead. I'm dead from it. Wow, that was a difficult one to deal with right there. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to prioritize Jug.
I must ensure the Emperor never learns of this momentary.
I've got the bubble gums here though. I don't think I have any monkeys left. I don't know where they are stored. Doesn't look like it, that's for sure. Go ahead and pop this.
I hope this proves
Bubblegum.
beneficial to our endeavors.
I'll grab Juggernog. Quickly grab
I feel the blood
Quick
pumping
revive.
through my veins.
And hopefully we can grab double tap.
The power I consume will help me achieve victory for the Emperor.
Chuck my nade back there. Yeah, it's always a difficult one. I should have really used my bow in this situation. I don't know why I was trying to take him out with the upgraded weapon I have here, but that was a bad decision. I don't know why, but hopefully we should be good to go here. It's pretty damaged, it is still alive. Look all the way around the map. And we should be good to go. Yeah, that please, thank you very much. We're back where we were. I mean, I'll take it. I usually go down much earlier than that, I'll be honest about it. Because I'm not fully concentrating and perhaps get capiche in the back by a zombie. Or something like that. This would appear to be flying up now. Got him though, we got him. I'm a difficult time taking him out right there, I'm not gonna lie. Reload our weapon right here, 1 second. actually making a resistance skill. Couldn't get this death machine.
Before me, there will be a wall of steel.
Let's work out that.
Takeo requires no payment to eliminate the
Lovely
demons,
jubbly.
but he is grateful.
Let's see here. It's a good game so far, not gonna lie. I still need to learn how to upgrade the other bows though, I'll be honest about it. But I think I'm gonna sort of switch now to sort of actually trying and perhaps use
If I fall, it will take many
a
of
bow
you as
here.
me.
But luckily we don't have to deal with a panda for a couple of rounds here. I'm gonna get a few dog rounds here, so I think I was sort of hoping to get around 40 and then perhaps that would be it.
My
I
journey
don't want to be here for
will not end here.
20 hours or something.
Electricity is a powerful
So
and
we should be
dangerous
there in no
force.
time. I should go down again, which is probably going to happen at some point. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be good at all. I don't kill him just yet. One of the things I sort of do to verify I'm using this correctly. Take a look there, I've got 12, 11 kills. And so if you add 24 onto that, that's going to give you 1235. So what we do here is simply size up our bow shot,
Do not underestimate Takeo's
take the kill feed right here,
Who you think
and
encircling
that
Takeo
meant
is a wise move
give me
of our demons?
no 4 kills at all. That's not good.
Pain is fleeting. Your suffering is not.
There's the bow right here.
Electricity is a powerful and dangerous force.
I suppose not being very effective as it was. I'm gonna be honest about it. Perhaps I'm not using it correctly. I have to shoot it into the ground just before, actually. That's what it is. I know I did say I was going to get Widow's Wine, but honestly I don't think I need it. I actually prefer standing up. It really is that calculation.
You must
Depends on what your playstyle is.
dare touch Takeo.
I think that's going to work better. I just sort of unpass like that, double it up.
Electricity's current
That's the way you're
carry
supposed to
you
play
to
with
the
it.
next life. You sealed your own fate.
Oh no. Wow. I don't know how that just happened, I'll be honest about it. But around 40 should be pretty easy to get. I'll have to pop this instantly though.
This. Not a single moment. May your spirit be released from torment.
Very careful here. I was sort of thinking I was going to go down, so honestly I'm not really that sort of raging about that because I sort of assumed I was going to go down much more than I have. To be honest about it. I'll be very careful here. How much monkeys left? Oh no, that's where they're stowed, right, I see. Just go ahead and chuck that in that corner. I don't know why I'm being hit by this dog right here. I am. It's not what I want. At all. Gonna pop that.
I can feel something happening.
Get all my perks. And down by that dog right there. Now I kind of feel like a better way to go up would be
This potion
this way.
blesses me with the strength of a warrior.
That would appear to be the case. Now I don't have anything else. I don't have my bubble gums or monkeys, so I really need to make sure that I don't go down. I think it's a better system actually, running up this way. Slid into Kazatsing my way over here.
Is to dare to
Let me
invite
store away.
demons.
Oh, looks good in the hood. I just gotta get a shield. Did I grab one of those? I don't think so.
Though surrounded,
Oh, I
I
did.
know I will emerge victorious. I will fight through my last breath. I have to go get this bubblegum now.
Hopefully get plain sight.
Hey, Emma.
I don't really need to use my
Flavor.
points, so I can just literally waste them on getting plain sight.
I know my mastication.
I could, what is that, a KRM? That would be pretty decent one to use actually. Probably not at this late stage. Certainly to get yourself to like around 25 at least.
Show me your power, strange candy.
See here. Come back round. I'm not getting on one of those. That's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna get the box. It's down there. Luckily, as I say, we got these propulsion balls of doom. What are they called? Gondolas. Same thing, right?
It is as if I saw the heavens open for a moment
See if I can get a ray gun.
before I was returned to this hell.
Can I do this one? No. Can't
Against unnatural enemy,
do that at all.
we need unnatural weapons. Nothing I say now.
My work's pretty decent,
Our
but I do want a ray gun, so I'm gonna keep it in the box. What's stock on this? That's it.
Every shot will find its
Savage.
mark.
Can I activate that? Not at all.
We
What's that?
must use
Spicy?
whatever means necessary to ensure victory over the demons.
Mystery box. Mystery box location. What do we got here? Office juggler.
Mysterious powers are channeled
That's
through
what I
this
wanted.
weapon.
Let's see here. Where is... I think I ran past it before. I'm gonna go ahead and pull myself up here.
I do not believe we were lifted by the spirits.
I'm way back. Actually, I think this way will be faster, perhaps. Now, one of the interesting things I used to do, I used to play a lot of Kino de Toten. And I would play very religiously, and so what I'd do when I got a ray gun, I was very obsessive about being very efficient with the ammo. And so, what I would do is usually the people I would play with, they would get the ray gun and they would do the usual, I got a ray gun into the microphones and all that good stuff. And then they would upgrade it instantly. And I never really agreed with that decision.
That all things must
I'll say that 2
change.
times. I never really agree with that decision at all. I always used to think the ray gun on its default is pretty powerful. And so really what you should be doing is being very efficient with your ammo. And using the upgrade as a max ammo. Now, of course, it would make your weapon more powerful, but you should sort of treat it as like a max ammo type situation, especially with a ray gun. And so I would use all my ammo with the default ray gun, and then I would upgrade. But of course, I would do it in the perfect situation. So, for instance, if I knew Dogger was next, I wouldn't go ahead and upgrade. So I would do that, and then I would wait for the perfect moment. And when the time was right, and I was waiting enough,
Defeat me.
I would go ahead and upgrade it. But it got pretty useless actually.
Cast you.
Past around 40, maybe around 45. It's pretty bad. I mean, it would get to the point literally where it would like, it would be like emptying a whole clip. And you wouldn't be doing much damage. And of course, people might be thinking, why am I shooting them on its kill? And really it's because I may as well, it's more efficient for me to use these upgraded bullets right here. Oh, down right here. It's more efficient for me to use these upgraded bullets on its kill as opposed to trying to knife them, or perhaps even waiting until the insta kill's over. That would be just redundant. I'm certainly not going to use my bow shots. Let's see here. I'm going to get trapped in a corner right there. Reload here is a tricky situation we're in right now, I'm not going to lie about it. We'll make our way out very easily. This is what I like to call sort of like snake formation, right? Where you're sort of going back and forth. Yeah.
legs. You are a step closer to death.
This one should be almost over, to be honest.
Do not underestimate Takio's
In Death
power,
Machine.
demons.
They're pretty powerful.
This land.
I should put that away, to be honest. I could probably just keep that out. Perhaps a dog round now, I think. I'm gonna have to deal with a panzer for 2 rounds though, so. 6 nades. One spade. Right, in terms of Infinite Warfare zombies, I'm thinking about it. I was sort of thinking about. I'm gonna go down right here. No, that's actually good because that's gonna make it what I was saying. Anyways, as I was saying, perhaps I should have been concentrating. I was just sort of distracted there because I thought of something.
My legs are strong.
Let me be very careful here and I'll finish off my point.
Let battle resume.
Cover this dog right here.
Worthy. None of you are.
Some guy dead.
The light from the arrow will burn your very soul.
I'm going down the joke here now. I don't have a bubble gum that I need, and I don't have monkeys. It's gonna be very tricky. But I was thinking about Infinite Warfare zombies, and I do like it. And in comparison with this zombies, not too good at all. Actually, you wanna know the truth? Thank goodness they have anti-gravity, because that's gonna make it much easier for me to get that.
The lights in your eyes go out.
But I'm sort of thinking it's a good zombies for in terms of competing with other people and getting to like a high round. I like it for that, but it doesn't really compete with Treyarch zombies at all. But it will be interesting to see the next zombie map, because I'll be honest, I like Raven Redwoods. I got around 51 on that. Right there, right here, and get stamina up. Well, I'm going to get Widow's Wine actually, see if I can get that. In the Wonderfuzz machine. Let's see here. Well, I'll be interested to see the next map pack. And hopefully it'll be as good as Raven Roads, because it was a pretty good map. But TC upgraded the bows on that map, mind you, but it was decent. I understand why they made it so easy, because of course you don't want it to be a tedious process, because then that puts people off in general. That's the last thing Infinity Ward needs. Otherwise they're going to be at the door. I always think people give Infinity Ward a pretty tough time. I think a lot of it's not really warranted though, I'll be honest about it. And right here, a shield. I can get one of those. Very interesting. You take a look at Infinity Ward games, nobody ever seems to like them, and I think that's in large part, I think I can explain that. I think it's in large part due to the fact that actually it's sort of like a culture that has been created because of how YouTube and Call of Duty have interacted. And there here, how YouTube and Call of Duty have interacted over the years. Because of the way that they've interacted, a culture was created around Call of Duty whereby the only way you could enjoy the game is by doing well KD-wise. And so because of that was really because of YouTube. And so because of that, this precedent was set whereby it was thought to enjoy the game you have to do well KD-wise. And so when you didn't do well, you rated the game. And really that precedent, I think, came back about Call of Duty in general. Because play games like Modern Warfare 3 and that, a lot of times you had difficulty going on a good streak. And so there's 20 zombies right here. And so when you weren't able to go on a good streak, you'd rage with the game, and then I think people really sort of, because of that, sort of quit Call of Duty en masse. The reality is, if you look at it objectively, I'll talk about people not liking Infinity Ward. If you look at it objectively, the reality is Modern Warfare 3 wasn't that bad of a game. I'm gonna go ahead and get that actually. I was gonna get Widow's Wine, but I couldn't be bothered. But if you look at it objectively, Widow's Wine wasn't... not Widow's Wine. Modern Warfare 3 wasn't that bad of a game. Call of Duty Ghosts really wasn't that bad. It was just the map design on that map was the only thing that let it down. And a lot of people did like the Extinction mode, which is really their attempt at emulating zombies, but copying it completely, because they're giving up on that now. Although no one will ever beat Treyarch. Next game, 1 second. What was I saying? You look at it objectively, Modern Warfare 3 wasn't bad. Right? The game played well in terms of it being a fun game, gameplay-wise. Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't too bad, although the only thing letting it down was the map design. So then that really leaves you with Infinite Warfare, which again isn't that bad of a game. If you take a look at it objectively. And I've always said, if you take a lot of these Call of Duties that people say they don't like, the reality is, the only reason that is the case is because they're sort of jumping on the bandwagon of hate. If you took any of these games, even Infinite Warfare, and had a different developer release it and call something different, it would actually do pretty well. But take a look at it objectively, the only problem with Ghost was that the map design, and of course a few other problems, as is always going to be the case for all these games. And then Infinite Warfare, I think people just in general don't seem to like the advanced movement system. And I don't really mind it too much, although I do prefer traditional COD. But the only problem I find with Infinite Warfare multiplayer-wise is I do like it. I like it. Publics are a little bit boring, but it's okay. Really a couple of problems with the game, really. 3 problems that I can pinpoint. The first, the side movement speed's too slow. I think if they increase that a little bit, it'll be a much more fun game. The second one being, I'm gonna go down right here. Pause this. The second problem with the game is that I think they move a little bit too slow with stock on the assault rifles, and I don't like that. I may be somebody who's a big fan of Black Ops 2. I've said it before, but I definitely prefer being able to pre-aim and move much faster with assault rifles. I do understand why they've changed that though, because of course it does make it a bit more competitive. Especially if you've got an assault rifle, you take a look at any other competitive game, you wouldn't really be able to charge around the map and pre-aim like you're some wizard. And so I do understand why they've done that. And so really the only other problem that I have is the lack of weaponry, and in particular the lack of fun weaponry. I think that's the only problem, big problems with Infinite Warfare, other than of course it being the case that I think we'd all prefer traditional COD. Which will happen at some point, obviously. Let's see here. And then track those zombies. Zombies pretty difficult to take out here, which is very uneven. Unfortunately. They're taking out this Panda before, actually, I'll be honest. The round's ended. Thank goodness for that. But it's pretty clear now in retrospect that there is some coordination in terms of the themes which the Call of Duty, which you'd expect. Right? You're not going to have them be totally different, because otherwise there's no consistency. And so because of the last 3 years being this advanced movement system, you can clearly see that it was a planned move. It was a pre-planned move to move towards that thing. And so whenever Last Warfare came out, it wasn't really received that well by a lot of people. Well, a lot of people that liked it now didn't mind it at all. Again, I prefer to use the COD, but I didn't mind it. But it wasn't really received that well by a lot of people, and so it was very interesting at that point, because people thought when Treyarch brought out their game it would be traditional COD, but we can now see in retrospect that that was simply never going to be the case because it was pre-planned that they were going to change the theme. And I kind of see why, because of course whenever they bring back the additional cards, it will be a fresh experience because Call of Duty is going to be around for a while. It's going to be around for a while. It'll be here in 10 years, it'll be here in 20 years probably. It'll be interesting to see how long the series lasts. But I was sort of thinking to myself, and I sort of said this the other day, a lot of people don't like Infinity Ward, and I think a lot of that's down to the fact that a lot of it's just sort of that hate bandwagon. Second. A lot of it's a hate bandwagon, a lot of people just sort of jump on that and sort of want to be part of the crowd type situation. And so I sort of thought to myself, okay, people are not going to like Infinity Ward, whatever they do. They're just not going to like them. The best thing they could do is they could... Let's see here, grab this box. Why not? I don't have the Regal Mark II on this, unfortunately. But the best thing they could do is have a situation whereby, okay, Black Ops 3 is going to be advanced movement. It will be the perfect year to bring back boots on the ground. Because I think that will overcompensate for the fact that everybody hates Infinity Ward. And so I thought to myself, if they bring out boots on the ground, I think that in and of itself will make the game much more well received. And they didn't do that. And of course we can see now again, pre-planned move. The whole theme with the advanced movement system.
Electricity is a powerful and dangerous force.
Let's see here. Any zombies up? But as I said, I thought it would have been a perfect year to bring boots on the ground back.
Accept your fate.
And they didn't fully. But what they did do, of course, bring back Call of Duty 4 Remastered. And I think that was kind of like a half
Death rains down on you.
way to sort of achieve that goal I sort of spoke about. And I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying that game, but to be honest about it, a lot of people hype about how good COD 4 is, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it at all. It's a good game, I really like the campaign. I mean, it's certainly one of the best Call of Duty campaigns of all time. I'm excited about that. But I'll be honest about it, I'm gonna die here. The multiplayer on COD 4 is not that good. You take a look at the customization side of things. I mean, at its time it was revolutionary, clearly. Created class, but compared to Black Ops 2, the customization is... it's just not there. There's a complete lack of weaponry, customization's not there. There's a lot of crutch perks on it. I don't like Juggernaut, I don't like Stopping Power. Those kind of perks are just a little bit ridiculous. Let's see here. And so, take a look at COD 4. People hype about how good that game was. But I just don't see it at all. It's a good Call of Duty, don't get me wrong. But it's not the Titan that everybody has sort of made it out to be. And I think now that it's been remastered and really there hasn't been much hype about it since it came out, I'll be honest about that. Although I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying the game. But there hasn't been much hype about it. And so I think that really goes to show that actually a lot of it is down to nostalgia more than anything. Oh wow though, plenty of these rounds. I'm rigging a little bit here. I don't really use my bow much this game, I'll be honest about it. I'm going to have to turn back outside here. There's a nice little move right there. That's one thing about zombies, you really got to be sharp, you got to be able to make those quick decisions. Otherwise you're going to get compete. Let's see here, where are they spawning? That's a kill and a death machine. Perfect. Spin in circles like this. Spinning like Diggleson. Probably not the best thing to do, I'll be honest. Probably lose concentration and then get capiche whenever this runs out. I need to think about chaining them up now because I'm going to get smashed by these zombies. I'm down right here. Anyways, think this might be the highest one I've ever got to be honest.
Who is your master? Such persistence.
I'm a very good zombie player, it's just that I haven't played Black Ops 2 Zombies as nearly as much as I wanted to. Too much fight on it. To be 7, not too bad at all. One of the problems, of course, with these advanced movement systems, there's two things really with it. Just from a sort of an implicit standpoint, is that you really need a SCUF controller, in my opinion. When I go back to Black Ops 2, I can play that with a regular 360 controller. No problem. Now, of course, the SCUF's preferable, and it certainly makes it much easier to jump around corners and things like that, because that definitely gives you an advantage. But it's doable. You don't necessarily need a SCUF in those games. Whereas with the advanced movement system, especially Advanced Warfare, you needed a SCUF, like without a shadow of a doubt. You're simply at a disadvantage if you didn't have it. Of course, in Black Ops 3, they made it such that you could use your bumper buttons to jump and that, which I think made it easier for a lot of people, perhaps, using the custom controller. Not custom, but the default. Comes with the box. But that's one of the problems, really. So you need the SCUF. Or even the Xbox Elite controller. Let's see here, making the progress. Let's look at this double points. We got here max ammo. Oh, monkey. Another one. So I'm going to be distracted by it.
Accept your fate, demon. The monkey is bait, luring the demons to their death.
Well, here, so it makes it easier. Get it past.
Courses to the veins of the undead.
No, like that. Could be me.
I will carve a path through your flesh.
Oh, they spawned up pretty quickly right there. Gotta be careful of that because they do spawn up pretty savagely at these later rounds. It's very difficult.
Without legs, you are a step closer to death.
Around this way.
Energy is transferred to our favor.
Oh, it's close right there. Everything my ray gun's still working. No, it'll be okay. Although it'll become less effective in these later rounds. Obviously, but surprisingly so. Let's see here, I'm gonna... Ow. Eye right there. That hurt. I was gonna say I'm gonna go get a bubble gum. What we got here?
Who is this
More of it
Dr.
here.
Monty?
Oh no.
I wield a force barely known to mortal man.
My heart right there. Went down. I don't really want this, to be honest. And we won't have to deal with the Panzer for a couple of rounds out here, so...
One hopes for a flavor
Wait a
that
minute.
favors victory.
I don't quite understand why I've got that 2 times in a row. Chicken monkey over there. What have got right here? And you might say that was a waste because of course I'm only going to get a bubblegum and it's not guaranteed. The bubblegums, they're pretty, I like them. I don't know. You can get a max ammo straight around. That's fine though. Still got 2 left.
Accept your fate, demon. May the energy cast you from this realm. Your journey was shorter than your limbs.
I don't have a rat shield, so perhaps get one of those. That's just what I need.
Proximity offends me. Desperate in its hunger, it crawls, unaware of its own futility.
Yeah, if I have to, I'll pop this anywhere but here if I'm in a corner. If I'm in a
May the
corner
shield
like
protect me from the
super McDubber. Might as well just train them up here as opposed to trying to run up the stairs and get out. Let's see here, can I get past here? Turn that trap. Never mind.
There is little you can achieve now, demon.
Damage from the sprays down, they're going to spawn up pretty quickly here, we've got to be very careful.
It's still it fights.
Yeah.
Such persistence. Its fate is sealed. Yet still it fights.
Difficult time right there.
There is little you can achieve now, demon.
Run around, touch the ground.
If it is my time to pass into the next life, I shall do so honorably. Make this demon spawn. The light behind your eyes is extinguished.
These crawlers are always a nuisance to deal with. Yeah, that's about it.
My journey.
I'll take them out because they will. I'll not see them when you run over one and get stuck. I'll be dead.
Accept your fate.
Yeah.
Do you not tire of failure? Do not underestimate Takio's power, demons.
Nothing
I
like
am
that.
humbled by this blessing.
I would like to try and see if I can get plain sight after this. I remember back in the good old days playing Kingdom of Tootin' religiously. And I would play it with other people, but when I started off playing zombies, as you expect, I was terrible and I certainly would have been able to pull off what I just did there now. That's just the way it is though. Most things really. Take a lot of practice. Oh, over here.
Is rare. It should be treasured.
I'm getting all right now. Let me... Ow.
Even without legs, you are a step closer to death.
Let's see
There
here.
is little you can achieve now, demon.
I'm in a corner.
Is
Thank goodness for this anywhere but here. That was clutch. I have to think on my feet right there. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to keep this. My original strategy has always been to use plain sight. But you know what? If you get monkeys, there's also anywhere but here. Although popping those is pretty effective because, of course, you have to run down a narrow alleyway to get a jug, and the monkey's not really going to be effective in that situation all the time. I've sort of heard a lot of people in the culture do zombies, you know, complain about the gobblegums who are making zombies a little bit too easy, and I'm going to agree with that, given what just happened there now. I certainly don't agree with how easy that was. The fact is, in zombies, you get stuck in a corner like that, you know, you should really die. Well, you know, end of story, right? As I say, you should really get taken out in those situations, because you've simply not been skilled enough to foresee you're going to get trapped in the corner because you don't know the spawn rotations or the spawning patterns correctly and all that good stuff, or you're not training well, or you made a small mistake. You should really be punished in those situations. And so, me being somebody sort of, I'm quite, oh, it's not a battleground. Let's check a monkey control room here. Let's see if we can, I'm gonna actually check another monkey. Okay. Over there. A very difficult time to go here. Spawns are becoming very difficult to take out. I have this bow I can fully charge up and sort of fire shots across. I'm glad there's death machine easy on making a Mona Lisa. It's easy to take out these zombies, that's for sure. Oh boy. Oh, points.
waste this opportunity.
Punch it here, got a max ammo. I'll leave that for 2 seconds, use up this. Death machine. Effective is only 39. Let's see here.
Will not allow you
I
to
was gonna get Clone Monkey out there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and not risk it for the biscuit.
ancestors bring forth a generous gift.
Just train them up here. In the progress, in the regular progress. Hasn't taken that long to get around 40 at all.
Accept your fate, demon. You die without
But I say, I'm a very hardcore zombies player. It's very interesting, you know, zombies. Black Ops 2.
consume you.
I played through the Mob of the Dead. I got around 50 on that. With no downs. And then
Step
the
closer
guy I
to
was
death.
playing with wanted to play multiplayer, so I downed myself. But back in Black Ops 3, I was a very hardcore zombies player. Right, so I really like the idea of the challenge. And Buried came out, and I can understand why they did it.
Smell the burning
But Buried came out, and as I say, I remember waking up that day, as I sit here right now, and it was really a special experience exploring that map for the first time. And I sort of was walking on the rooftops, dropped down, and saw Leroy, and it was really good. It sort of looked really good graphically. And of course,
little time
compared to this,
feeble efforts.
not as good, but back then, to me at least, it looked really good. It was a good experience.
Each and every bolt of lightning brings us
Right there,
closer
but-
to victory.
I remember playing it for the first time, and I was really enjoying exploring it.
See the era of your
But that map sort of took a downhill turn for me. I mean, not in the fun department. It was a very fun map. I'm talking about from a competitive aspect.
resistance.
Whenever, firstly, the power laser
Yet still it fights.
was discovered, namely by getting in the box. It was bad enough, right? So you got the power laser. Again, really fun to use. Right? Really fun map to play, Buried. I love Buried. I love training outside the salon on that map. But the power laser, I think, was way too easy because, of course, you got infinite ammo on that. You upgrade that thing, take it all away, if it slows down the zombies, all that stuff, right? So you take a look at that map. It's like, okay, the power laser. It's way too easy to use this thing, and noobs can use it and get the high ranks. So that was fine. Then you take a look at the traps. You can literally bombard the Juggernaut Alley with traps,
Your proximity
whether it be as a
offends me.
solo player or with other people online,
Who is your master?
and you can literally just camp there. And you got a guy with the power laser,
Electricity
the
courses
traps
through the
break,
veins
all
of
of a sudden
the
all he has to do is use a power laser.
Time
You can
is
slow him
short.
down, other people could
For
shoot
you,
him with a ray
even
gun,
shorter.
or they can fly over the top of the zombies as they approach him, so he doesn't get trapped. So that was like the second thing that made me think, man, this map's too easy. It's fun, but it's too easy. I don't like that. The last thing for me was really the fact that, and I don't know if Treyarch really intended this, but, oh, 1 second here. Check something. I don't know if Treyarch really intended this.
Electricity carry you to the
But-
next life.
There was a door, there was basically a rooftop you could get up to, and on the rooftops there were doorways, right, or blockades you had to buy. And there was a specific one whereby you could simply not buy it. Camp up there with a power laser and just sit there and double tap, like keep tapping on RT. Like for little, just sit there, keep tapping RT with the power laser. Particularly the upgraded one. And you could, that's all it took. And it makes a literal sense. Just sit up there, tap RT the whole game, and you could literally get the, I'm done it now. You could literally get around like 100 with that. Around 60 at least. And so that for me was like, okay, this map's a joke with respect to that. Now there was one final thing, but it was a genuine bug. And that was, I'm gonna go down right here. And it was the fact that you could also, the tree outside the church, you could get up there with a power laser, or perhaps one of the traps that flung you towards it. Might have been a power laser, but you could basically get up to that
Demon.
tree. Camp up there, the tree outside the church. And I think it was a bug, but it was basically to get up there and camp the whole game. and get to run whatever round you wanted to, really.
Desperate in its hunger,
But the Xbox sort of broke down, or
unaware of its own futility.
whatever happened. And so really that, again, I'll
May the
repeat,
shield protect me.
I really like Braid, but me being somebody who really likes the challenge of zombies,
Accept your fate, demon.
as well as the fun, all intertwined. I didn't like Braid for that reason, but it was a map. I liked the theme, I liked everything about it. That was the high rounds, of course, for marketing reasons.
Never yield, demon.
I never do that. I think they overcompensated though, not overcompensated, but compensated for that using Braid by bringing Origins, which was a very tough map indeed. I really enjoyed that map a lot. Alright, 41 right here. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Where'd die? Oh, the dog.
There is little you can achieve now, demon.
And now, gonna go down right here. Gonna make this around. Right on through.
To fight without
Gonna make the points. Make the kills.
painted blood red. Electricity is a powerful and dangerous force.
I prefer going down last.
Tokyo requires
What am I gonna try this game? I'm gonna play casually. I'm surprised the round I've got to be honest.
such persistence. Its fate is sealed.
But it's a really easy place to train. This figure of 8 situation right here. And again, you gotta be able to dynamically react, so you've got little like fallback positions. That's always the best thing for zombies, really, to have like a fallback position. Let's check a monkey right here. Use some of the bow ammo. Take another monkey. I'm not gonna go for the top there, mate. Okay. But the fallback position really would be around this edge right here, and also down there. And also that can be useful, this little gap.
and dangerous force. If I
Nothing
fall,
like that.
it will
No
take
good in the head.
many of you with me.
Good training here. I'm gonna go for him quickly, but how do I get there? Who knows?
I fear the dogs are cursed.
Let's see here.
You learn not from your mistakes.
1 second.
An offering to the elemental spirits.
I'm gonna use 2 of these touch cups right here. Make sure it gets them all.
You fight to my last breath.
Nick.
Death rains down on you like a disappointment from an angry father.
And put one right here. Let's see.
May the electricity's
I'm gonna
current
do this in a round. I'm gonna go down right here. Pop me anywhere but here. Well, I don't like that at all. I mean, I like the fact that I'm still alive. I mean, that's for sure. But I don't think that makes zombies a challenge as much as it should be. But I suppose it's all within the context of the game, right? So with regards to the challenge of zombies, everybody's playing with the same set of tools. And so, because it's all relative in that respect, you're still competing. So I do like that. So I guess that being taken away. Go down right there. Go. I'm spraying this stuff machine. Hopefully effective. I'm assuming this is not necessarily doing... It's rather like a nuke, so in the later runs a nuke isn't less effective, it just kills the zombies that are spawned up. I'm assuming that's how the death machine works, right? It's going to be as effective as it is on the initial rounds. So really the bullet damage is just going to be increased in proportion, or rather the collision is such that it will cause instantaneous death to the zombies. I don't know how it works in implementation. Well, but so superficially it doesn't really matter if we can think about whatever we want.
We'll only hasten your demise.
Yeah.
Electricity courses through the veins
I
of
think
the
we're gonna
undead.
have to the red shield right here. Why? Gonna do this around.
Provoke me, demon?
Don't tap the triangle button. I was gonna say why, but this is an Xbox. I remember watching E3 and I was sort of hoping to myself, you know, before that, I was playing quite a lot of Call of Duty, as you expect. Advanced Warfare and that.
These are grateful for any advantage.
And I'm watching E3.
Each and every bolt
And
of
previous to
lightning
that, there was some discussion in terms of some confusion as to what console Call of Duty was going to be exclusive to with regards to how the DLC comes out. And did a bit of research about it beforehand and couldn't really find much about it, so I was sort of watching E3. And I knew when the Black Ops 3 demo was going to be done, so
electricity is
I was
a
waiting for that to come out,
dangerous
and eventually
force.
it came on.
Demons grow close.
And me being a big Xbox fanboy, a bit disappointing that they switched over to PS4. But I honestly don't mind it, to be honest, at this point.
I have no pity left in my heart.
It's a decent console, the controller's decent, so... I've always been an Xbox player though, especially with Halo. That's really where I got my game tag from. I'm a big fan of the Halo series, and I really talked about that yesterday in another video. But,
Do not underestimate Tokyo's power,
overall,
demons.
my opinion on
There
that.
is little you can achieve now, demon.
Me being a big fan of Halo, it's interesting to see where they've taken the series, for the industries, but my favourite Halo of all time would have been Halo 2. I remember playing that on the original Xbox. And some of the zombies up here. I remember playing that on the original Xbox, and
Brings us closer to
just the nostalgia of playing Halo 2 in particular.
like a
What makes the hair on your back stand up. But I'm a big fan of the Halo series, and I play Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo DST, Halo Wars. You know, those games, and Halo Reach especially. I love the end on that game. Those games are just so good. And they were all made by Bungie.
elemental spirits.
And of course Halo 4,
From your mistakes.
I really like Halo 4, it's very good, the cutscenes are awesome. And the start of Halo 4 is extremely good. Right, where you've got Dr. Halsey, she's being interrogated and all that. The start of Halo 4, it gives you spine, chills in your spine. But you take a look at all those Halos made by Bungie, you take a look at the ones made by 343, and honestly, it's a pity Bungie switched over to Destiny. I preferred them to stay on to make all those other Halos. But I do like decently, moderately. Always be a Halo fan, and I do like what 343 have done. But it's a pity to see where they've taken Halo, because I really do think that they've forgotten what Halo was always about. You know, in my opinion, I mean, you play, for instance, you play Halo 1, and of course Halo Reach happened before that, but I'm talking about in terms of when the games came out. If you play Halo 1, you know, at the start of that game, you really get a feel for there's a war going on here, right? It isn't like this enclosed, like usually you'll watch a film or something like that, and they're always very dumbed down. It's all about relationships. It's all about, you know, so-and-so's fighting with this other person, and their relationship's in a bad place, and can they get back together before the thing ends? You take a look at Halo 1. At the start of that game, that's not what it's about. You really get a feel for, you know, the game really gives you that feeling that there's a war going on, right? You're against, and it's this big expansive thing. The game isn't focusing on the person you're playing as there's a wider world out there, and there's this big war going on. The Covenant, they're invading, and they're attacking their ship, and there's all sorts going on. And that sort of like wider picture was really something that I think I've forgotten about. Big league. Big time. See here in the progress. I'll switch back my bow. But I think they've really forgotten that aspect of Halo. It seems to me anyway. Now, me being somebody who likes these older Halos, I don't like sprinting in Halo at all. I wish they'd take that out. I just don't like it at all. It's preferable if they did that. But I really do think they need to go back to that style of Halo. And it's not just about those sort of like those elements of the game in terms of understanding what the focus of the game is, right? Is it sort of like focusing on the character of the person you're playing as, or is it more focused on the sort of wider world? Forget about that for a second. You take a look at the dialogue in Halo, and particularly in Halo 2 and even in Halo 3. The dialogue and the cutscenes, they really give you a chill in your spine. I think they've lost that a little bit, so it'd be good to see them go back to that. A game's more than just about the plot. It's all about also implementing it correctly and having the dialogue that's gonna keep people interested. And those lines that everybody will remember from a nostalgia standpoint. When you take a look at Halo 2, for instance, again, that's my favourite Halo of all time. The opening to that game is perhaps one of the best openings to a game I've ever seen. Where the Arbiters being Thelvadamine, as he's known, he's being questioned publicly by the council, and the dialogue's very Shakespearean, and that kind of opening to the game and that kind of dialogue, I think they really need to go back to that in my opinion. Leave me alone, god damn it. Oh shit. Yeah, they do need to go back to that original style of Halo in Money V. I don't have a shield. I have to get one of those. Level 43, level 44. So I've got myself a shield. I'll get right here if I kill myself. Splash damage on this ray gun. Die, please. Die. Thank you. Got a lot of downies right here. Lovely jubbly. Maybe a dog right now. I don't know what the next Panzer's going to be, but a difficult one to deal with. Anyways. Oh, here now. Get a shot on it. I mean, there's no need to necessarily waste a monkey right here. Hold on, I'll go ahead and do that. It's not a waste, rather. I could get away with not using it. I'm out of ammo with my bow, which is never a good situation. zombie behind me. Yeah, I'm in a really tricky situation, not gonna lie. Because I'm ammo with my bow, and I don't know how to get it free max ammo. I'm pretty sure there was a way to do that. I don't know if that's been patched. But there's a way to do it. I still have to play Halo Wars 2, of course. Let me get trapped in the corner right here. I might die right now. I'm not gonna lie about it. This Panzer is a very difficult thing to take out. I don't know if it's this is doing less damage or what. I'm gonna die right here. Or if Panzer's getting stronger, it's the same thing. Superficially, it doesn't really matter at the implementation level. Where's it at?
Accept your fate,
I got
demon.
32 bullets right here. The ray. I'm not doing so well at all right here. I've got no ammo. Struggling.
Do you think encircling you is a wise move, foul demons?
This is going to be a struggle. I think I'm going to die here. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with it.
This way, wretched beast. Cannot vanquish demons without bullets.
I'm going to go ahead and actually... Oh, what I'm going to do. That, but I could have here. It looks to me like it's the end of the round, so that's good for us. It's not. That's a lie. I'm going to grab my Kuda here. Could...
The demons fawn on
Things goes out too.
life before them.
I want to get fired up with this thing. Let's go at it. I'm just gonna have to struggle my way through this, grind my way through this round right here. Otherwise, I'm gonna take the risk of trying to upgrade or anything like that. I have a trap right here, it's not a good situation. Luckily, this is a pathway. Otherwise, I would have been screwed right there. I'm in the corner. Well, that's the game. I don't really mind that that's the game, to be honest, because I wasn't really planning to go this long. I'll take that. I'll take 44 rounds. It's a pity I ran an ammo. I could have gone to around 50. And then perhaps ended it, but that seems good to me. That was pretty fun, actually. 3,000 kills, 4 downs. Not too bad. But anyways, that was a good game. I'll stream right now. It's going to be a video, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. So yeah, it was a good game. See you later. That's the wrong button. Cheese and onion. Can I please end this game? Or end this stream? It's actually really just a video recording, more to the point. That's all that matters. Not the settings.